Okay, so let me just give you a couple highlights from my perspective as a business decision maker for our organization that consists of probably 5 or 6 different business units. The major value that it has done. First of all, security. Security. A lot of times people feel that, no, I have to have this paper, and a lot of your people that you report to, no, we have to have this paper because I can see it, I can feel it, I can touch it, and I feel much more secure. That's one of the greatest myths that there is. When there's paper out there, the security required to safeguard that only those who should see that information, or where it's stored, and all the risks that are exposed to that is much greater than when it's imaged and it resides on a server somewhere. I'll give you another productivity tip here. If you have any control of it, many of you may not, but for those who are in private, we are making a very rapid move to putting all of our data in data centers. Now, the term cloud, most people, you've heard the term cloud, you're seeing commercials, go to the cloud, right? A lot of times, but I've had people, individuals, they say, is it really up there in the clouds? I'm serious. So that's why technology people, we've got to stop talking about the cloud. All we're talking about is all of us store our data today on a computer, on a server. The only question is, do I want that server in my office or in other technology company's closet or in some larger technology company's building? Or do I want it in a data center like Amazon? How many people, what business is Amazon in? What was their first business? What were they designed to do? Books. Most of it I hear is books. No. Service. What kind of service?
Getting the parties connected.
No. Close. They were data centers. They made their fortune, the earliest players in creating these huge data centers. Amazon is probably one of the largest data centers. And now you have a couple other. Microsoft's data centers. You guys, who else in the back? Sun? Did they probably Oracle?
Cisco,
Okay.
Google.
Okay. You're going to have a handful. All of our data is going to be there, and it should be. Why? You know what level of security they have? It has to meet Department of Defense type security levels. Laserfish, one of the only document imaging systems that meets tell me the codes.
Department of Defense 5015.2 certification.
Anybody federal employee, you'll know that as far as that number. That should tell you something. And I'm going to have work and keep my data in my office here, or I'm going to keep it in even a technology partner's data. Sorry guys, someplace here locally in Fresno. I don't think so. My data is in a data center at Microsoft. It's being replicated around the world. No backups, no hardware. You're going there anyway. If you don't, you're going to have a competitor that's going to take you to the company's data to the cloud, to a data center. We could put IT, we could put our heads in the sand, and here's the number one reason we do say, well, wait a minute, that's why I'm on the payroll. It's to manage these servers. No, it's not. You're on the payroll to get results, bottom line results. Increased revenues, decreased costs. Total cost of ownership. How many people have heard that? TCO. Familiar with it? Total cost of ownership is how much does it cost me to manage this information? Hardware is a commodity, and you can't even touch having servers locally. You can't touch it. High-speed connection is very accessible now. There's very few reasons why your data should not be in a major data center. It's my perspective. We have a technology unit. We're betting on that. Bill Gates is betting on it. Most of your major corporations. By the way, we are on Microsoft's Small Business Advisory Board. We see the technology about 3 or 4 years before the public sees it. They get feedback from us. What do we need to increase our productivity? I had lunch with Bill Gates about 6 years ago. All right, 500 other people had lunch with us.